Time for bed. Max, are you in bed yet? No, I'm not in bed yet. Kiwi, just give me a minute. Get Tiki and Poofy. There we go. Cuddle with them. There we go. Oh, you're all tucked in bed. Perfect. I am. Good night, Max. Good night, Kiwi. Charlie, come read me a story. Come and make spooch. Oh, hello there. Hi, I'm ready for a story. Are you sure? Or do I have to wait 7 years? No, I'm ready now. All right, then. Don't worry, Miss Pooch. I'm just joking. But anyway, what's that one? So, this one, I got this one from school, and I asked my teacher if I can take it home with me. It's a really cool book. I found it in the library while I was in school. It's called The Doggo King. The Doggo King? The Doggo King. Ooh, so you're going to read it to me tonight? Or do you want to get another book? No, tonight. Okay. Or in 7 years. Tonight, Joey! Oh, okay. Jeez, I'm only joking. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound rude. I know you're joking. I love you, Charlie. Your jokes are so funny. Thank you. All right, anyway, the Doggo King. Let's start from the very beginning. There once lived a place called the Doggo Lands. There's a king, there's a queen, and there's a major domo. What's the major domo? A major domo is somebody who gives the morning report, who flies around the kingdom and makes sure everything is okay. And then they come back to the king and give the morning report. Oh, okay. The king and queen are about to have a baby. The king and queen were about to have a little baby. The queen gave birth to a little black, beautiful dog, and they named him, and then he got named Shammy. He was named Shammy. He was going to be the future prince. To celebrate the future prince, they had a ceremony. But there was one little problem. The king had a younger brother. His name was Rocky, and he got very jealous. Why was Rocky jealous? Because his older brother got to be king instead of him. He wants to be king, but his brother got chosen over him, so he's jealous. And now that Sham is going to be the next in line to be king, he knows that he'll never get a chance to be king at all. So he had to make a plan to get rid of them so he will get a chance to be king. Soon, Sham was a little playful young pup. Every single day, his dad taught him a lesson and taught him all about the stuff around the kingdoms and everything the light touches. Everything the light touches is our kingdom. Wow. A king's touch, bark, rises and falls like the sun. One day, Sham, the sun will set on my time here, and it will rise with you as the new king. And this will all be mine, everything the light touches. What about, Dad, what's that shadow place over there? That's to beyond our borders. You must never go there. Why not? Because it's dangerous. But I thought a king could do whatever he wants. Oh, there's nothing being king, getting away all the time. There's more Sham. But there was one Shadowland that he couldn't go to. There was this Shadowlands Why can't he go there? Because it's dangerous. Because it was too dangerous. Do you think he would have listened? No. Why not? Because pups never listen. Well, yeah, those pups are little rascals. After his father went to teach him a lesson, he went to visit his brother, his uncle. Little did he know his uncle was planning to get rid of him. And then he said this. Uncle, guess what? I despise guessing games. I'm going to be the king of the whole kingdom. Oh, goody. My dad showed me the whole kingdom, and I'm going to rule it all. Mash. Well, forgive me for not leaping for joy. Bad back, Hey, Uncle. When I'm king, what would that make you? A monkey's uncle. You're so weird. A monkey's uncle. Yeah, a monkey's uncle. And then anyway, back to the story. He didn't show you about the Shadowlands, did he? Well, no. He said I can't go there. And he's absolutely right. Far too dangerous. Only little brave pups go there. Well, I'm brave. What's out there? I'm sorry, Sam, I just can't tell you. Why not? Sam. I'm only looking out for the well-being of my favorite nephew. Yeah, right. I'm your only nephew. And that's why I should protect you. And a doggo graveyard is no place for a young prince. Oops. A doggo what? Whoa. Oh, dear, I said too much. I suppose if found a summer later, you're being so clever and all. Oh, just tell me one thing. Promise me you'll never visit that place. No problem. That's a good lad. You run along now and have fun. And remember, it's our little secret. While Sam ran away, he turned back with an evil smile. Why? Because his plan for Sam, he was trying not to tell him anything, but really he wanted to tell him what it was because he knew he would be interested. He wants to go there. He finally found out a plan to get rid of him, to go to the Shadowlands. To go to the doggo graveyard is the most dangerous place in the kingdom, and that's how he'll get rid of the future prince. That's really evil, I know. But that is not just that. We're only getting started. There's lots more to yet. Anyway. After he went to go see his uncle, he fetched his best friend, Bella. Bella and him were best friends ever since babies. And he told her that there was this amazing place that they can discover and go to, which was the Shadowlands. His mother was there at that point, and he didn't want to tell his mother. So he didn't want to tell his mother because he knew it was dangerous, but he really wanted to see what was out there. So him and his best friend wanted to go along until... Hey, Bella, guess what? What? Guess what? I just heard about this great place. Sam, I'm kind of in the middle of... and it's time for yours. His mother grabbed him and started grooming him. Mom, you're messing up my hair. Okay, I'm clean. Can we go now? So where are we going? It better not be any place dumb. No, it's really cool. So where is this really cool place? Oh. Around the Springlands. The Springlands? What's so great about the Springlands? I'll show you when we get there. Oh. I'm gonna go ask my mom. But really what was going on, he was lying to his mother. She didn't know where they were going. Guess what? She said mash. Well, okay, let's ask my mom. Mom, can we go, please? It's all right with me. Yeah! As long as Peacock comes with you. No, not Onga. Who's Onga? She's the major domo. She doesn't want Onga to go because it's not safe. Oh. The friends went off with the major domo. So where are we really going? A doggo graveyard. Wow! Shh! Peacock. Right. So how do we ditch the dodo? And then as Dodo heard them whispering from the sky, she flowed down and said, "Oh, just look at you two. Little scenes of romance bustling in the savannah. Your parents will be thrilled over your being betrothed and all." Be what? Betrothed. Intendant. Affianced. Meaning one day you two are going to be married. Yuck, ew. I can't marry her. She's my friend. Yeah, it would be so weird. Well, sorry to bust your bubble, but you two turtles have their choice. It's a tradition getting that generations. Well, when I'm king, that'll be the first thing to go. Not so long as I'm around. Oh, that case you're fired. Nice try. But only the king can do that. Well, he's the future king. Yeah. So you have to do what I tell you. Not yet I don't. And with an attitude like that, I'm afraid I'm to be a pretty pathetic king. Not the way I see it. I'm gonna be a mighty king, so enemies beware. He started singing a song that goes, "Oh, I just can't wait to be king," to torment the major domo. And he got so angry that he left. He left and he got lost. And then at the end, they said this. All right, it worked. We lost him. I am a genius. No, yeah. I am a genius. Genius, it was my idea. Well, I told it off. With me? Oh, yeah. Pinja, hey, let me up. Whoa. Whoa. As they tumbled down the hill. Pinja again. As they heard a volcano erupt. They saw this mysterious place. This must be it. Come on. Was Bella scared? Miss, she was scared. And then right when they were about to check it out, said, "I wonder if its brains are still in there. There's only one way to know. Come on, let's go check it out." Hard! The only checking out you will do will be to check out here. Aw, man, we're way beyond the boundary of the doggo land. Guess Banana Beak is scared. It's Mr. Banana Beak to you, Fuzzy. And right now we are all in very great danger. Danger, ha! I walk on the wild side. I laugh in the face of danger. And then soon, three cats came out. 3 different cats. And they started chasing them. And they ran all the way back. And then the major domo flew away to get help. They got backed up to a corner with the cats about to eat them for dinner. And then he tried to bark them to scare it away. And then as soon as that happened, a big dog jumped in and to kill them all and fight them off and save them. And then after that, he said this, "Dad, you deliberately disobeyed me. Dad, I'm sure. Let's go home. I thought you were very brave. As they were walking, told the major domo, Zizi, Mash, Shar, take Bella home. I got to teach my son a lesson. Come, Bella. Now what happened? Well, this is what happened now. Come, Bella. Sham, good luck. Sham. Sham, I'm very disappointed in you. I know. You could have been killed. You deliberately disobeyed me, and it's worse. You put Bella in danger, and yourself in danger. I was just trying to be brave like you. I'm only brave when I have to be. Sham, being brave doesn't mean you go looking for trouble, but you're not scared of anything. I was today. You were? Mash. I thought I might lose you. Oh. I guess even kings get scared. Huh. More than you ever known. But guess what? What? I think those hyenas were even scareder. Because nobody messes with your dad. Come here, you. Oh, whoa, whoa! Ah! Ah! They started playing around happily until they ended with their dad catching her. I gotcha! Hey, Dad, what? We're pals, right? Right. And we'll always be together, right? Sham, let me tell you something that my father told me. Look at the stars. The great kings of the past looked down at us from those stars. Really? Mash. So whenever you're alone, just remember that these kings will always be there to guide you. And so will I. Now what happened? This is a really good story, but now what happened? Let's see. Oh no, not the bad guy. Then, Rufus's plan failed, so he decided to gather all the cats in the Shadowlands to make up a plan and be prepared for his plan. He sang the song and came up with the plan. He's going to kill the king, and then they're gonna get the hyenas to eat the sun. Why would he do that to his own brother? That is so not nice. I'm Mommy's Pooch. Anyway, he was ready for his revenge until it was the day. He took Sham to in the middle of a stampede where all the cats were stampede. And then he told him to sit here on that rock and told him he has a very special surprise for him. So he went, and when he turned his back, he said, "It's a gift you'll never forget." He left and he stayed there. Little bored. Puh. He tried howling to make himself occupied. When that echo came, a big stampede came. And then he tried to jump on a tree for safety. And then Rufus ran off to call the king. He called him and told him that his son was in trouble. And then he ran towards it. Jumped down the stampede, and tried to get the son off the tree. He tried jumping, and then he jumped for him, put him on the edge of the cliff while he tried to get up. But when he tried to get up, his brother came up towards him, grabbed onto his paws. Long live the king. Fell down in the stampede. When the stampede was over, his son realized that his father was gone. And then his uncle came and told him that it was all his fault and told him to run away and never return. He told everybody in the pride, including his best friend, Sam's best friend, to what happened to them today, and told him that him and the kitty cats are going to take his place as king, since the father was dead and there was no future king. He was going to take over and rule the lands just as he planned. The poor little pup traveled for days, never found any food and water, nearly dead, until one day a hamster and a lazy pug came to see him. They gathered him, they put him in a safe place under a tree and gave him some water. You okay, kid? I guess so. You nearly died. I saved you. Well, Betty helped. A little. Thanks for your help. Hey, where you going? Nowhere. Gee, he looks blue. I'd say black. No. I mean he's depressed. Oh. What happened? Something terrible happened, and I don't want to talk about it. Good, we don't want to hear about it. Not helping anything we can do, not unless you can change the past. Well, kid, at times my buddy Timmy says you gotta put your behind in your pants. No. Put your behind in your pants. Oh, that's not it. No, it means you gotta put your past behind you. Look, kid, bad things happen, and you can't do anything about it, right? Right? Wrong! When the world turns its back on you, you turn your back on the world. Well, that's not what I was taught. Then maybe you need a new lesson. Repeat after me. Doggo to Baba. What? Doggo to Baba. It means no worries. Doggo to Baba. And then, soon, he lived with them, and he tried new foods, and he'd been raised by them since he had no home, and he ran away. He got raised by them and grew up to be a healthy, young, and smart, brave dog. Until one day, when he was walking, a doggo, was coming to eat his best friends until he came in and attacked her. And then, it was pretty surprising, but she pinned him down on his back really easy. And then he said, Bella? Bella, who are you? It's me. Sammy. Sammy? Whoa! Sammy was surprised that the doggo was actually his best friend, Bella. What are you doing here? I came looking for help. Your uncle has taken over the doggo lands. We need you to come back. Nobody knows that you're alive, and you're the only one who can help us. There's no food, no water. We really need you to come back. I can't come back. Why? Because I got my own life now. Why can't you go back? There's nothing we can do. And then as soon they were surprised and hanged out for a really long while until she told him to come back, but he refused. And then she said this, I came looking for help, and I found you. Don't you understand? You're our only hope. Sorry, what's happened to you? You're not the Sammy I remember. You're right. I'm not. No, I'm just disappointed. You know, you're starting to sound like my father. Good. At least one of us does. You don't even know what I've been through. I would if you just tell me. Forget it. Fine. And then she ran back to the land. He came across a lake, and then, boom, a magical unicorn came in front of him. And she knew who he was. You creepy little unicorn. Would you stop following me? And the question is, who are you? I'm nobody. No, you're not. You're the future king. You're Rufus's boy. You know my father? Correction, I know your father. And then as soon as that happened, the magical unicorn created a spirit in the stars. She created his father's spirit talking to him. Sam, you've forgotten me. No, how could I? You've forgotten who you are and so forgotten me. Look inside yourself, Sam. You are more than what you have become. You must take your place. How can I go back? I'm not who I used to be. Remember who you are. You are my son and the one true king. Remember. Wait, please, don't leave me. I never left you. And I never will. Remember. And then Sam decided to face it. He decided to go back. While the unicorn was cheering, she knew that he was the only hope, and he will finally become the king, take his rightful place in the Doglands. No sound like this. No sound like this. He quickly met up with her. When he saw his home, he was completely surprised, with his best friend along with him. Hamster and Doggo caught up with that too. And then they decided, Sammy, we're with you to the end. They decide to be welcomed in the lands as well. And as a team, they decide to distract the Tatch while he went to go find his uncle. Sam spot his uncle talking to his mother. Miss Rufus, where are your hunter party? They're not doing their job. Rufus, there's no food. The herds have moved on. No, you're just not looking hard enough. It's over. There's nothing left. We must leave our land. We're not going anywhere. Then you have sentenced us to death. Then so be it. You can't do that. I am the king. I can do whatever I want. If you were half the time, I'm 10 times the boss I was. Rufus. No, it's me, Sammy. You're alive? How could that be? It doesn't matter, Mother. I'm home. Sammy? Sammy. I'm a little surprised to see you. Alive? Give me one good reason why I should rip you apart. And they started fighting and warring, and the whole pride was fighting, the whole pack. And then that night they fought alone. And then Rufus got punched over a cliff. Punched Lucifer over the cliff. And there he was. The final winner was Sam. Everyone came to gather around that we know who the winner was. And he made peace in the land. And everybody was happily ever after. He chose his best friend Bella to become his queen. And then soon enough, they had a baby of their own. And then we knew the new princess. And they lived happily ever after. The end. Wow, that was so good, Charlie. It's so interesting. I'm getting really sleepy now. Good night, Miss Pooch. I think that was the best story you ever read me. Really? Okay, well, you need a good night's sleep now. Good night. Good night, Charlie.